Hello and welcome to the show here. We're here on Towani's Pilgrimage, and today we're going to go from level 8 to I don't know what level. Last episode we kind of established what I'm doing with these characters and getting ready for like higher level. So let's just keep going. We got the key last episode to go to the next level of Befallen. And that is where we're going to be heading. So let's get it going here. Right, I just got to make sure everybody's set up. So we're running a bard, a shaman, and a monk, and doing well. We have an experience potion going on. We have some mercenaries that aren't really doing much compared to the monk here, but it's not a big deal at the moment. And everybody is fairly geared at this point in the game. Level 1 with the best level 1 gear that I could find without going into like other expansions. Once you get past Velios, a lot of the gear becomes like required level, recommended level, and stuff like that. But at these levels, everything is pretty much good to go for most characters. All right, and we have the key. So let's see if we can get everybody inside the door in one shot here. All right, we got them. So we can just kind of come around here. And I just realized I don't have an attack for the shaman to melee, so I might do that. Because I don't think the macro I got going on for her does that at the moment. But yeah, we just got level 9, I think it was. Let's see if I can get everybody in here and get this skeleton here. Being giant in these zones is kind of a problematic situation, but we should be fine. There we go. We're just melting this stuff right now. And I did do a test run of this on Mischief before I moved my character over with all my items I got from there. But it is definitely soloable with this gear on the monk all the way up to 15 in here without a problem. There we go. I don't even know who's fighting right now, getting hit. This is going to be probably one of the biggest issues we're going to deal with is not having taunt, but with the mercenary, we should be decently able to handle that. The mercenary should be able to tank all the way up to 120. The monk might take aggro off them. I'm not 100% sure how that's going to work, but we should be able to complete the whole entire game with these 3 characters. Well, the monk will be swapped out for my other high-level monk, but we should be able to get pretty far. And then once we get these guys here to 60, we are going to switch to power leveling them with my higher level monk, and I think that'll be an exciting time. I'll probably take them all to like House of Thule or something like that and just solo, and we'll see how it works. I'll have to turn off their mercenaries, of course, but because that'll just cause issues, but it'll be a fun little time, I think, for everything. There we go. We got level 10. Go ahead and leave that on corpse. And I have no idea why all my characters lag out when they ding. It's just weird. Yeah, her macro needs to be updated. And I sent her an amulet of necropotence. I just haven't gone. I literally logged out, went to bed, and just logged them back on today. So I haven't been able to go to the bank yet, or not the bank, but the parcel guy. Look at that. I had I had several amulets laying around. I've been farming. I have another series that I'm doing kind of the same concept with. After I get a little of these things going, and I've been trying to farm a Brain of Khazak-Thul for, I don't know, probably 20 shades of Khazak-Thul at this point, and I have not gotten another one. It's actually pretty, it's a pretty crazy thing. I'm like using all my characters that I can. You gotta have at least 60 to 70,000 hit points to be able to take the death touches from the minis, but other than that, it's a fairly easy zone kill. And yeah, the brain is just not dropping. Everything else is dropping, and I've been selling all the loot in the bazaar, which has actually been quite profitable ish. You know, it just depends. But here we need to switch this channel. Filters, chat channel. Come on, general 2. There's so many players on Verona Vi that it's just crazy when it comes to like, I feel like it's more active on Verona Vi than it is on Jelinek ever was. I see way more players. It's just crazy. There we go. But yeah, I don't even know where I was going. But yeah, we're gonna have a good time with these characters, I think. I've been like thinking about it, right? I usually get bored and I'm like, I'm done with these guys, but not these ones. I think oh, come on. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that as soon as we can. The giantness of all the shaman races. I guess Froglock's the only one that's not giant, but for the most part, they're all pretty big. Alright. There we go, we got 11. Is she not on follow? There we go. There we go. So we're getting pretty good experience here without you know, without it being an experience bonus time. Alright, so I think the guy we're looking for spawns in this room. We're gonna take that one, unlock that door. I think that's how that worked last time I was here. Make sure I can get her through the door and over here. Or never mind. I'll just do that, I guess. Right. That means we have to kill a Shadow Knight down here. I'm not sure where we're at now. Yeah, we're right there. So we're gonna go. Where are we at? We have to go over here and get the other Shadow Knight, which is fine. I guess we could have just dropped down down the well originally. But this stuff gets a little higher level, and I don't like risking it. Because we don't have, like, magic resist and all that stuff at the moment. I haven't even bought spells for the Shaman or the Bard, so that's something we're going to have to do in between this episode and the next one. I'm going to go do all that. I'll do all that offline, because that's just, it takes a lot of tedium going through all that, especially, like, moving computer to computer, since it is all true box and stuff. But it's pretty standard setup and stuff on all these characters. Nothing fancy on anybody at the moment. Alright, so I think the invisible wall's like right there. Oh, sorry, I was there. I will go get that Shadow Knight. I think the last key in this zone is no rent, or that's in Najina. I can't remember. I did both of them when I was on Mischief. Messing around. because Najina has a lot of names you can go around and kill and get random stuff. There we go. And nope, no one goes there, ironically enough. But yeah, we'll make the shaman do melee in the next video. I think for a little bit longer she can probably be melee. You could probably melee. Wow, that's a lot of stuff on us. You could probably melee all the way until 120, probably. No real issue. Especially with the proc weapons you get later on, like you can get a 120 staff that procs for 14,000 or something like that. It's pretty crazy. And you know, that is you know, a very interesting way to play. I think it's harder, especially true boxing, to be able to get them all in melee like that, especially casters, without risking them, you know, dying. There's an Icemoon skeleton somewhere dying. I don't know where. Because both... Oh, there's a mercenary here and a mercenary here. I have the healer. I guess the DPS mercenary is off soloing, so... That is going to be fun. Is she going to die? That's a good question, actually. Oh, they're all full life, so... But, yeah. It's just a good time in this dungeon. I like Befallen. I like Guk. I like all these classic dungeons, probably the best. And I like fighting in the places where there's the oldest content, right? Because they have the lowest hit points. And that is usually the best way to kind of handle some of this stuff, is wait till it is, you know, try to stay in the older content because it has the least amount of hit points, one, and we lost everybody. I don't know why I lost everybody, but there we go. Must be some lag. Must be some lag or something going on. There we go. But the less hit points, quicker kills, right? You want to kill yellows, and not reds per se, but yellows and even cons are really the target you want to hit all the way to 120. And we're gonna snag these Defiant things because they actually sell pretty well. And I can kind of pay for the funding of these characters by that. And there's the Shadow Knight we need. I don't know why he ran off. But we don't have taunt on any of these guys, so the tank has to do all that. And she's going to probably be a little bit slow on the targets. I think that's the cleric right there. So she's getting beat on. I don't know where the tank's at. It's right there, slowly hacking at it, but she's not going to be able to pull aggro off me. There we go. There's the keys. So we're going to take these. That'll get us just so we can get around here without having to deal with any of that. That's all we wanted. But those guys are never really up. Like, I've come here a lot, and it's hard to find the Shadow Knights actually up. All right, so the DPS merc is still out there soloing somewhere, so we're just gonna keep on going with what we're doing here. It looks like the other mercs can't make it in here very easily. Pathing is not that great here, so just make sure everybody's doing their job. Yeah, lost aggro, so that's just something we're gonna have to, just deal with. Like if the tank can't taunt off the healer mercenary, then I don't know what to do. 'Cause that is, just not something we can do. Right, some simple defiant and junk. Alright, at this rate, we might only have to do like 1 or 2 respawns of the whole thing. We might hit 15 pretty quick. Let's make sure they got their G boots going. There we go. There she is. Finally shows up. The DPS Merc. That's good. She finally decided to grace us with her presence. But we're just like stomping these reds pretty quickly. I can't move any closer to get the bard to melee, but should be fine with these two guys banging on it. But with the series, we're gonna go straight into this. Like it's 60. I think I should be able to just go straight into House of Thule. I don't think I'll have much issue because I already know the monk can solo everything. So I'll bring them and I'll set them in a location. They won't follow, but I'll just like pull to it, and I'll power level them that way. Probably in the grounds. I think I can get them to the grounds. It's gonna be a tricky effort to get them there. But once we get them there, and I'll just start grinding out somewhere in the grounds. I'll maybe look and see if there's a camp I can find for armor and stuff for them. I'm gonna go skip all armor and go straight to House of Thule Tier 1 and House of Thule Tier 2, and I think I can do Tier 3. I think I have some of those tokens too. I have a lot of junk. A lot of junk on Towani. I guess I was keeping all the tokens and stuff that I had gotten, and I was just throwing them in the bank, not even thinking about it. And her bank is just like literally full of all the House of Thule tokens for armor and whatnot. So I'll probably just specifically look for places I can go farm the different items for, and I'll just power level them like that. They should level up to 80 really quick. It should I don't know, it should go really fast. And I think I was doing the Towani series as a auto grant series. So they're all gonna auto grant. I already have it enabled on all of them, so that's gonna help out a lot. I know the Sons of Thule series is a no auto grant series, so that alone makes things like completely different when it comes to where you want to, what you want to do. But well, I think House of Thule is a good place for them to go, because that's, she's 89. She's probably almost 90 last I looked. And that's just gonna go real quick. And with these three, like with a shaman and the bard, I should have enough ADPS. That's kind of the goal I'm going for here, is ADPS. The mercenary tank is just there to help out and whatnot, but the real benefit is the ADPS I'm getting, so I can kill things a lot faster. So like I don't have to worry about pulling. I'll have a bard and a monk. The monk, I think, is going to be better at pulling. I don't know. I've done a lot of research, and everything I've read is like, oh, bards are the best pullers. But I'm like, I don't know why. Like, I can lull, you know, with the bard and stuff like that, but with the... I can mez, and I can lull with the monk, and I can feign death. And so it's like one of those weird situations where I'm not sure exactly what people are talking about, because when you're doing the research on this game, there's a lot of just content out there that, like, and I'm talking like message boards and stuff like that. They don't elaborate on a lot of the stuff. They're, you know, oh yeah, do this, do that, go kill this, get this, and you're like, what? What is that? You know, like they use acronyms and stuff like that, and it makes it really hard. And I hopefully I try to explain at least once or twice in my videos somewhere what I mean when I say an acronym. Like you know, like I don't want it to be hard to hard to follow, but you know, it's hard at the same time. It's hard to remember everything. But there's a lot. Oh, come on. There's a lot of she's like stuck in. There's a lot to know about this game, and can be tricky. And I think Monk is the class I really enjoy playing. Last night I talked to Ion Blaze about trying out Everquest 2, and I might do that. I was looking at that, Monk classes, so that might be something I try in the future. Maybe I'll maybe when I start streaming it again, I'll stream that. Still haven't decided what I want to do for a new streaming series. All right, where are we at? We need to go this way. Yeah, we hit 15. I totally ignored that. But we hit 15. We're gonna stay here just a little bit longer, and that is because moving around takes time, and I might as well finish out, you know, the next however long I'm gonna make this video, right? Just spend it all here instead of trying to run, you know, to the next place without being ready for that, you know. And I have to go buy spells anyway, because they've literally whatever they're, you know, they spawned with spells right now, and that's kind of you know, kind of problematic, I guess. I'm not gonna cast anything on them right now, but I should have all their spells. But I'm not really interested in the lower level game for these characters. I have another series I'm gonna focus on the lower level game for, but this is, I want to get them to 60 so I can group with Towani, and then we can go from there, right? Getting them to, you know, 85 to 90 is my utmost priority, and you know, be trying the best I can with that, get them there. But I will be doing a different series. I know on the Sons of Thule we kind of skipped over stuff, right? And because we went a lot faster. I didn't expect to go so fast in that series. Oh, nice, level 16. Like I was, you know, like the first stream we hit like 60, I think it was, or something like that. I didn't expect that, and that is I'll kind of be able to plan that. I want to do, like, if we go here at the achievements, right? I want to go and do Depths of Dark Hollow. Like I want to do that while it's in era, quote unquote, and I think that's level 70 content. And so I am gonna make a series because I need a wizard and I need an enchanter to get their epics and stuff for, and that is on my to-do list of videos to make. So my next, you know, start from level 1 series that I'm gonna actually be doing a lot of is going to use, you know, those classes and do that. I was strongly considering using Yurd. Like I moved Yurd from Jelinek to Feronovi. I moved all my characters actually from Jelinek to Feronovi, and I was really thinking about using Yurd, but I don't know, something about that character just it's got too much of an attachment to me, and I couldn't get the name. And if anybody has the name Yurd on Jelinek, I will pay you chrono. Find me, talk to me, and I will pay you chrono. I will, whatever you like. We can make a deal. We can make a deal. But I would, if I could get the name, I would definitely do that. But now that he's not named Yurd, he's named Yurds with a Z, and it's not as, I don't know, not as interesting to me. So, he exists, and if I haven't made a video on the end of his series, I will. I'm kind of making a lot of videos right now out of order, and then I'll edit them later. But yeah, I enjoyed the monk a lot when I played on Jelinek, and that's kind of where I'm at with this, right? As I want to play a monk, and I was gonna switch my main and to a monk actually on Jelinek, but things happen. I wasn't able to continue that, and it just made it difficult every time I was gonna do it. Another warrior or something quit the guild or wanted to switch mains or something like that. It was problematic for me because I wasn't really enjoying playing the warrior as much as the monk, and I was trying to keep the guild going and stuff like that. I really enjoy the monk class. It's really fun. Especially, like, not at this low levels, right? You just, like, literally turn on attack and you do more DPS than every other class, but the higher level stuff, it seems pretty fun. And I'd like to experience the high end, the higher end content. Maybe I can join a guild that does raids. I don't know, on Feronovi at some point. I don't know how that exactly is, but I might try it and see. All right, why are you stuck? Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. That is all right. I think I got all those. Jeez, I hate these wisps. I can never see them. All right, what are we at here? We're at 16. About to hit 17. There we go. Oh, that's junk. All right, 17, and we got Feign Death. That's nice. Keep going here. And kill a few more. Like, this is a really good experience zone for lower level. It's not difficult as long as you have a little bit of gear. You can do this untwinked. I've done it. I did it on Jelinek, no problem. Same kind of thing. Being twinked, with all this extra gear and stuff is just really icing on the cake to get it done without any risk. You can come here on like a TLP server and just do all this stuff. Get a group of 6 people and just come down here and have fun. I did it with numerous people and we had no problem. This would probably be the first zone I would want to go to, I think. Or maybe Unrest, but it just depends. There we go. And more keys we don't need right now. Let's leave all that junk. All right. And what are we at? We're at 17, right? 17.20. I think this is a good stopping place for today. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna go to Plane of Knowledge. Actually start casting all their things right now. I got them all Steins from my other characters, so they can just instantly pretty much port to Plane of Knowledge. That's a quest you can do. I think I have a video on it. It's one of the anniversary events. You can go get a Stein, and all your characters can do it. Like, I think level 20 is like the minimum level to do it. I think. I can't remember. You have to be within like 5 levels of each other and inside of a group, so it's got some weird things, but I made a little macro and I just go push it and I get everybody a Stein. It works out really well. Alright, why did you not come? She's like stuck in the wall. So confusing. Had her not in first person. I mean, I had her in first person, so it's hard to see. Alright, I think that's everybody. Alright, let's just go over here. Alright. So there we go. We hit level 17 on everybody. We're gonna go get some spells. Get ready for the next adventure. I'm not 100% sure what zone I want to go to. I think Unrest would get us to 25 pretty easy. So that might be a good place to start. But I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna think about it after I get them all set up and ready to go. But thank you guys very much for watching and have a fantastic day.